Hey Aries, it's Amber here at Persephone's Journey Tarot. Hope that you're very well. This is your love and general reading for the period of July the 15th through to August the 15th. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and get started. Welcome, thank you. Please do like, share, and subscribe. I really do appreciate it and feel that it resonates. So I can see here that you have got a new beginning coming to you. Most of them can hear that rain. It's pouring down. We've got a bit of thunderstorm there. I hope it's not too distracting. But yeah, I can see here that you have got this beautiful kind of brand new gift of a new beginning. You've got three aces in your reading and the two of wands. So we've got new beginnings in money, possibly home life, making commitments. We've got new beginnings with regards to ideas, passions, exciting kind of maybe career changes as well. You may really feel like you're striking out on a new path that does lead to more security. In the past, this could have been, you could have fallen in love with the Ace of Cups here in your past position. Maybe you found a job or someone that you do truly love and that's really opened up your heart space. So that could be the case too. So maybe in the recent past there was a new beginning. Maybe there's been a new love offer, possibly from a air sign. We've got the King of Swords here. That's crossing you. That seems to be some sort of obstacle. So it could be about you also speaking your truth. Maybe it's been quite difficult for you to speak your truth about this new love that you found. Maybe you feel like you're really choosing between two people. We have got the Three of Swords here centrally, so it looks as if maybe you are the one possibly cutting someone out because you found someone else that you prefer, that you feel offers you more longevity, more excitement, is more closer to your kind of feel of what makes you happy, that kind of feeds your heart space a bit more. And you're kind of having to let go of someone, and maybe it's going to hurt their feelings, you're not feeling too good about it. But we do see you here with the King of Swords making this decision. The Two of Wands, again, you're coming into this period with the Two of Wands, so you are in a state again of decision. But the Two of Wands to me always talks about you choosing the newer option, choosing the more exciting option, the one that you feel is going to give you new experiences, it's going to expand you in some way. So I feel like you're choosing someone over someone else. It's probably, like I said, an air sign, probably an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. Or this could just be you making a very strong decision to leave someone, but I don't see that here. But that's a possibility maybe for some of you that, you've actually found out or come to realize that someone that maybe you were invested in or someone that you cared about maybe is seeing someone else and you're part of maybe a triangulated situation and you're not having any of it with the King of Swords. It's not conducive to your standards, to what you expect for yourself and your standards, your expectations, and your speaking, standing in your truth. Either way here, whether you're leaving a third party to be with someone else or you're leaving a third party because you don't like to be, the third wheel. So yeah, we've got the Hierophant card here, which can talk about commitments. You could see yourself again standing in your truth here with the Hierophant card, sticking to your rules, not budging, standing by your convictions, not listening to other people. You again are in the power of control. There's also three people in this card. Also got the Chariot card here, which also has got three characters in the card. So there's a lot of information in this reading that's pointing to you being in the driver's seat in terms of making this decision. So I feel that maybe you are leaving a difficult situation or leaving a situation that you're just not happy with or satisfied with. You could find that, for those of you that are leaving someone where you found someone new, you could just be finding that the person that you maybe loved before or were involved with before just wasn't meeting your expectations and you can't lie to yourself anymore. And you're having to be really honest with yourself and stand in your truth. The Hierophant card here does speak about someone standing in their power and being in the position of power and having other people maybe waiting for your decision, waiting for your guidance. Both of these people seem to be quite committed to you. Okay, they're quite, you really are in the power of choice. It's up to you. completely what you want to do. We've got the Nine of Pentacles here as well as to what's in your environment or how your environment is. So you are feeling very secure. You are very much focused on your own path. You probably see a clear vision for yourself, especially where it comes to your security, money, finances, family life even, as it is a pentacle, your health. But the nines do talk about being single, doing things for yourself, listening to yourself, walking your own path, um, and not letting others weigh you down. You may know your value as well. You may feel like, I really know my value, and I know that this other person that maybe I'd like to continue with can offer me something that's more closer to, my standards, and help me maybe even along my path to financial security and success. So it could be something like that. Um, it looks here with the Hierophant card, you're worried or hoping. So maybe you are worried about, you might be quite uncomfortable dealing with, maybe you're trying to make everyone happy. You're trying to not rock the boat in a sense. Like you don't want to, you may, like, you're calling with the Chariot card, you know where you're going, you know where you need to go, but you're a bit fearful, I think, of letting go of one of these things. Change is scary. It looks like you maybe have invested quite a lot so far in a current a relationship, and there's also a lot of energies here about home life, family commitments. I don't see the Justice card here, so I probably couldn't go as far as to be very, confident and say that, you've been married and now you found someone else. But we do have, a lot of cards here that do talk about family life, and major commitments. So yeah, maybe you're leaving the family home to start, maybe you are leaving someone that you live with or made a strong commitment to in the past. But now it looks like you're more committed to yourself and your own path. And I think you're just very, very uncomfortable living a lie. That's what it seems like to me. With the Ace of Wands, you do see yourself as striking out and doing something new. The Ace of Wands is your card. It is the card of Aries, also Sagittarius, and Leo, but it's definitely very much resonates with the Aries energy about kind of being brave, being bold, striking out, following your instincts, and kind of putting yourself out there, taking a risk and going for it. And it looks like you're wanting to do that, and you very much feel like you're ready to move forward and really just strike a new path and like you've got a lot of confidence in yourself to move forward without this person, even though you are maybe having to deliver some harsh and maybe sad news to somebody. And I think you're just a bit scared of letting go. You are maybe scared of making the wrong choice. You are really concerned about ensuring that the choice you make is aligned with your destiny. Okay, so we've got the Prince of Pentacles as the outcomes. We do see you here moving forward, albeit slowly, with a new commitment, it seems to me. You are being brave and bold with regards to this. Now, this could all be pertaining to work as well, or some other aspect of your life, but there is a choice that you're making that is more closer to your truth. And maybe you kind of feel like you kind of got your feet in both. You kind of, at the moment anyway, or through this period, you may feel like you're kind of on the fence a little bit. But we do see you here in the near future, and also confirmed here as the outcome that you will be making a commitment, maybe to an earth sign, possibly. Maybe before, maybe you were dealing with a Libra. Maybe it is someone that you were married to, or strongly committed to, or had a contract with. And you're now wanting to let that go. And focus on an earth sign because it's just more aligned with your inner truth, okay, and your higher knowing, your wisdom, and your path, with the Chariot card here. But like I was saying, with the Prince of Pentacles, you do move forward. You are thinking very, very carefully about your steps, though. You're not, I don't think you're rushing out of the situation. You're not trying to cut corners. You're ensuring, I think you're trying to ensure that everyone, you're not trying to hurt anyone's feelings. You're trying to make sure that everything's covered and everyone's aware, and you're doing the right thing, by everybody. And you're taking it slowly, you're not rushing anywhere, but at the same time, you are committed, I think, to this new path. And I don't think you're looking back either. You're quite sure of where you're going, but you understand that it's not going to be. I think you're taking it very seriously. You're taking this new path quite seriously, you're just taking it step by step. We've then got the star card. Again, everyone is getting the star card. It's really interesting. Everyone's getting the star card to clarify their outcome. A lot of people are. And the Two of Cups, I haven't seen that though very often. So yeah, I think you are following your destiny. I think maybe you found, this could just be you saying, you may not even have found anyone else. You might just be saying to yourself, especially with the Nine of Pentacles here, that this relationship is not working for me. It's not lived up to my expectations. You aren't really living up to my standards. I don't feel in agreement with this, So I'm going to follow my destiny again. Your destiny's come up again, longer term goals, your wishes. You could be looking for kind of an ideal relationship or have a specific type of relationship that really makes you feel like you're in love. Maybe you feel like you're missing that love, that loving feeling, that feeling of connection, that feeling of understanding, being on the same page with someone. Maybe you feel this person doesn't really resonate with you on a mental level as well. And you kind of want to be with someone that's more of like mind and on the same path as you, or at least help you fulfill maybe a path or goal or dream, wish that you have. So yeah, and then we've got the Ten of Wands. You're dropping this burden. You might have felt like the relationship you were in was a bit of an uphill struggle. I know your readings recently have been pretty positive, to be honest. There's been a lot of happiness and security there. So maybe this isn't as serious as it is. Maybe it's a smaller decision that you're making, to expand in some way, which kind of does bring you more financial stability, okay? And more of a feeling of independence. You're quite focused on that. You may also have a lot of single people around you with the Nine of Pentacles in your environment. You may have people, a lot of friends around you that maybe, you look at them and you say, and maybe they're kind of showing you a little bit that, you can stand on your own 2 feet. You don't have to kind of stay in a situation. Maybe they're making it look good. Sometimes that can happen. You could be in a fairly okay relationship, but then you see your single friends like maybe exploring still and dating, and it may kind of maybe making you think, I'd like to be doing that. I kind of feel like I want to be single. And they may make you realize that you're not actually happy where you are, that maybe you're only in a relationship because you have maybe an emotional attachment, but really when you think about it, it's not really conducive to your longer term goals, and actually feels like more of an uphill struggle, kind of trying to make it work with someone that maybe isn't compatible. Okay, so then we've got the Princess of Pentacles as the overall energy for the month. So this is about recognizing your worth. This is about branching out, starting anew. Sorry, I dyed my hair and I've got black things on it. But yeah, it could be that, you're starting anew in some way, most definitely here with the Princess of Pentacles. And you're really, wanting to start something new, wanting to make a new commitment to someone. Maybe this is an earth sign. We've got 3 earth signs now coming through. And the Nine of Pentacles. So this could very well be with regards to an earth sign that you're wanting to move towards and make a commitment to. Again, these are small steps. These are small commitments. These could all still be very much ideas. Okay, again, like I said, there could be more temptations. And you may be kind of deliberating. You may be, you may feel kind of trapped. You may feel confined, and bound, and like feel like you're committed to something already, and you want to kind of break out of it. because it's not really making you happy, and you want to kind of put this burden down. And you're maybe just thinking about what it could be like to move forward, to do something else. And you're maybe at a time of contemplation, like thinking on your own as to what is truly valuable to you, what you really want to commit to. You are, again, with the Princess of Pentacles, she's thinking about what she would like to commit to. And it's like a very pure earth energy as well. So I think you are looking for commitment, most definitely. And then we've got your card here, the Queen of Wands. And then we have, the cards never lie, do they? High Priestess. It talks about inner knowing. This isn't about right and wrong. This is about what you know to be good for you. This is about knowing yourself. Okay, so you may need to meditate, take some time out, be on your own, and really think about what it is that intuitively you know makes your heart sing, that is growing you spiritually, that's bringing you closer, like I said, to your path. And then we've got the Two of Swords again, like I said, they never lie. You've got a decision to make here, but you may need to make this decision away from emotion. Okay, you may have a lot of emotions, you may have a lot of emotional ties to a job, a person, a relationship, and you're now thinking like, what about me? What about what I want? This is also a card of independence, be loving yourself, being proud of yourself, having pride. Following your intuition again with the Queen of Wands, acting on your on what excites you, on what drives you. This is your card here, standing in your element here, most definitely. Being a leader, again, all these energies of independent ideas, independent action, and being confident in that. Okay, this also talks to a lady who has many admirers. Okay, but she's more focused on herself, than the admirers. So again, you're very focused on yourself than other people and what they think, want, or maybe even need. You're putting your needs, I think, equal, if not more. You're putting yourself first. Okay. And I think you're recognizing your value, and I think you'd like to settle down. You would like to plant that seed. You are very much in that energy of planting that seed for a new beginning. And I think it's probably likely because the Star card is here. So again, this talks about ideas. I would possibly fantasies or wishes. So, I think you're doing this for yourself. You may not even be leaving someone for someone else. It could be that you're just tired of a situation, you're feeling burdened, and you're moving on because of that independently towards a kind of higher goal, something you feel that you resonate more with. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to take it through to the extended. So please do join me there. I'll be pulling some cards from the Love Oracle deck to actually look at what obstacles you're facing in your relationships if you want more information about that. I'll also be rounding up this reading and kind of clarifying it to get a bit more information if you feel that you need that, or you find this resonates. And I'll be pulling other oracle cards, etc., just kind of look at your situation. And I'll also be doing a 3-month forecast into your career and also your 3-month love forecast, so we can see, if you do decide to go it on your own, what the next 3 months might look like what energies are available to you, and what advice Spirit wants to give you about that over the next 3 months. So hopefully I will see you there. Take good care, Aries. Bye. Thank you for joining me.